Yo, what's up, man? Them, what's up, man? Them. Give me a second, yeah. Bless up, everyone. Bless up, everyone. I mean, I mean, bless up, everyone. Bless up, everyone. Adam 2025. Bless up, my bro. You feel me? AFC always, my broski. Big up, my broski. Yeah. Big up every single time. Big up every single time, my broski. Yeah. Uh, King will be joining the stream shortly. He'll be joining the stream shortly, people. Oh yeah, bless up everyone, yeah. Bless up everyone that's here locked in, checking in. I mean, yes, AFC always. Tell them, bro. Let them know, man, yeah. As they enter, like the stream. As you enter, man, them, yeah. Like the stream. Let me dim down this light a little. But yeah, Alkavin, he might pop up. He might pop up. Because I think he's busy taking care of something. He might pop it, might not. I mean, but bless up Alkavin all the same. And yes, brother, let's get this trend right here trending. Yeah, let's get this trend right here trending, guys. If you could smash the like buttons, let's get 15 likes. That will be very much appreciated. Let's get 15 likes. Yeah, man. And guys, I hope everyone enjoyed their international break. I know I did. I went to Comic-Con. You know what I mean? I enjoyed myself. And yeah, people. International break, but we're still talking about football. Ain't that funny? It's international break and we're still talking about footy. And once you're a football fan, it's in your DNA already to continue to talk about football. But yes, man, them. Um a lot of international teams won, a lot of international teams lost. Yeah, what I'm saying? King went to a Chelsea's legend match. I'm gonna ask him about that when he racks up. But yeah, man, I hope everyone is well. I hope you all enjoying your international break. I hope you all are going out there, spending time with your families and whatnot, yeah? But for the most part, people, for the most part, most importantly, bless up to everyone that's locked in right now at this current moment. Hold on a second. What the hell? Yeah, but bless up to everyone that's locked in currently, yeah? Whether you passing by or whatever, you know what I mean? Or whether you get me? Bless up to everyone. Bless up to every single one of the man them that passed through. And bless up AFC always, yeah? I think it's like what, 6 a.m. in the UK currently? 6 a.m. So yeah, man. Everybody's probably up and about, going about their work day. I'm going back to work today. Ah, back to life, back to reality. You know what I'm saying, people? But I have to still check in with my folks here on YouTube, which is you, man, them, yeah. Uh, hold on, I'm responding to a text message, yeah. Mm. But yeah, people, you feel me, man? Bless up to everyone that's locked in the stream, yeah. So yeah, international football. A lot has happened in the international football, and I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna go over that list real quick. We're gonna look at the scores and all of that. Yeah, we are going to look at the scores. You get me? We are going to look at the scores. Share screen. World Cup qualifications and all of that. So yes, here we go. Germany beat Luxembourg 4-0. Sweden lost to Switzerland. Let me see if I can zoom this in properly. so y'all could see this. You get me? Let me just do the madness. So, as you guys know, I'm Glazers out, Ineos out. You know what I'm saying? So, where was I? Yeah. So Germany beat Luxembourg 4-0. Switzerland lost to Sweden. Sweden lost to Switzerland 2-0. Yeah. Netherlands beat Slovakia 2-0. Right? Slovenia, I don't even know how to pronounce that European name, is a draw. I'm not gonna try to butcher these names. Latvia and Ardonia drew. Feel me? Hungary and Armenia. Hungary beat Armenia. Norway slapped Israel up. Slapped Israel up. Wicked. 5-0. 5-0. Feel me? Turkey. Yo, my boss. Big up my boss, yeah? What's up, my boss? I'm just going over the scores of the international. Sweden is in trouble. Yeah, bro. Lots of teams are in trouble, bro. A lot of teams are in trouble, my guy. A lot. Feel me? Bulgaria lost to Turkey 6-0. You feel me? Estonia lost to Italia. Portugal lost to Ireland. Serbia lost to Albania. Spain slapped up Georgia. You feel me? And these are the next upcoming match. Oh yeah, and Scotland beat Belarus. Cyprus beat Saint Marino. Feel me? Netherlands beat Finland. You feel me? Croatia lost to the Mauritius Islands. Denmark lost to Greece. Croatia, whatever that name is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not butchering the name. But y'all get me, right? Y'all get me. These are the international teams of international football. So forgive me if I pronounce the names wrong and all of that, because I'm not fluent in these names. You get me? You know what I mean? I'm sorry. The one only got 1 point. They have to win tomorrow. If they don't win tomorrow, if they don't win tomorrow, it's a problem, bro. I wish I could do a watch along tomorrow, bro, but I can't. I can't because I have work. But King should be doing some watch alongs. But I did a watch along early yesterday morning for the Man United women team. Then I went to do a stream with King, and then I went to take a siesta. Woke up back, did a screen recording with Vigilante. Now I'm here again. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm here waiting on King to rack up. You know what I mean? Should be here soon. But yeah, my boss, what's up, my guy? How you doing, my broski? Hope all is well. Hope all is well, my boss. You know what I mean? How's the family, by the way? How's the family, by the way? But yo, international football is interesting, huh? He's coming for me. Really, he's coming for me. I got clipped up where? Where I got clipped up? Where? Wait a minute. This person clipped me up? This person clipped me up? Because I know one person that clipped me up. It was a girl. She asked me permission. She asked me for permission to clip me. And I said, yeah, that's fine. You know what I mean? She asked for permission to clip me up. You know what I mean? But yeah, my boss. She asked me if it's that said video. If it's that said video, okay. Oh, you spend the weekend recovering. Good, bruv. Good. Good, man. Good, man. Good, bro. Nothing wrong with recovering, bro. Like yesterday was recovery mode for me because I did Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Comic Con, bro. So that was rough. I'm not gonna lie. That was rough. There's a lot of walking. But next year I might cut. I might just do 2 days. Might do the Friday and the Saturday. Cause bro, that was a lot. And King is here, bro. This man has Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy.
Morning, mate.
What's going on, Ray? What's going on, Ray?
I'm all right, bro. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
now early in the UK.
Yeah, I know it's like
So
6 a.m. for you, right?
yeah, man. That's why I ain't got my camera on, man. It's like shit. I just fucking
Nah, it's
do what.
okay, bro. It's okay, man. It's okay.
Yeah, boss.
Yeah, I was doing a watch along for the women's game, and content another YouTuber asked if they could clip me up, and I said, yeah, you could clip me up. You know what I mean? So a video of me of my max reaction out there's clipped up.
Mate, I was watching the game because it was on telly.
Nice. Oh,
Bro,
wait, six
this is
hours
what I said,
on
man.
Saturday. Nice, bro. Exercise is good. Exercise is good. What you were saying already? Sorry.
So, yeah, man. That's why I reached out to you. I said, bro, what are we doing, man? What are we doing as a men's team? When I watch the women team play football,
They're
that's
balling.
how United play.
Yeah,
That's
they're
how
balling.
United play.
That's how I remember United used to play. The women's
Yeah,
are balling, Ray. They're balling.
the balling, bro. Yeah,
I'm like, what the
four
fuck?
goals and four legit goals too. And that fourth goal was sick.
Yo, it could have been fifth. It could have been a
Yeah,
fifth goal. It could have been a fifth goal. I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, so, man, ask you a question. If the man's, if the coach for the women's team could get these players playing, yeah, what in the hell is going on with the men's team? That's what I want to know.
that's what I want to know. Man. I mean, okay, people might say, "Oh, well, it's a woman's game; it's a different." But nah, but women playing a lot better football than us because they're getting the ball and they're moving it forward. We're doing this backwards, sideways, back to the keeper, hoof to Sesko, and it's shocking, man. It's shocking football.
Ray, I got some. I celebrated yesterday because I know Anfield. Oh my God, bro, Ray, Anfield, Anfield, Ray, Anfield, bro.
Yeah, I know. But we don't, if we play good football, we might get something because I think Liverpool is not as good as the were last year.
Yeah, I understand, Ray, but listen, this is Anfield, bro. This is Anfield. This is not gonna
Mm.
this is not gonna be easy, bro. This is gonna be a very difficult fixture. You feel me? It's a
Well,
very
you want it to be difficult because
yeah.
you
I
want
know
lads to show up.
it's our main rivals, and I don't want to lose to our main rivals. You get me?
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
want the lads to show up, man. I want the lads to show up and make it a memorable day and stop being chicken cowards and lose stink. You know,
Yeah.
you got a chance to go back to back, which is still silly because you should have been winning two games in a row anyway, and
And
you
that's,
get a chance to
I'm
hurt
ready.
Liverpool.
And that's the problem, bro. This manager has not won back-to-back games in a row, and that's the problem. That's the problem for me. That's the problem,
Because
right?
if
Like,
we don't play, we're not playing consistent football.
mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? So you see how we played against Sunderland,
mm-hmm,
where the keeper had all the keeper kept the score line down. We should be trying to do that against Liverpool. Work the keeper. Not I don't want to see this defensive football and we're not shooting. You know what I mean? We're not shooting. We're just keeping our shape and trying to stop not concede loads of goals. I want to see us at least try and hurt Liverpool, bro.
yeah. It's like we're not even doing that, right? It's like we're not even doing that, bro. We haven't been doing that all season. That's a sad thing. We haven't.
No, we're not.
So for
That's why
me,
we still got negative goal difference, man. What the fuck? Again.
yeah,
And this is 2 years now. I'm
you
watching
need to
United
win. If
being
not, it
can't
has to be
score
done.
goals.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. If he, hey, Ray, people saying, you see what this person said? He needs to win. If not, he has to go. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Fair play to the fair play. Fair play. Fair
Mm.
play. Fair play. Because listen, Ray, I've been saying this for a long time. Glazers out, Ineos out, survival mode. It's like we're in survival mode. That's all we're into, bro. Ray, the fact that The fact that we got knocked out of a cup competition this early says a lot. Says a lot, Ray. The fact that this manager gave Spurs a trophy says a lot. Should I have confidence in this manager going forward for the rest of the season, Ray? Highly doubt it.
No,
It's very questionable. It's very questionable.
it
And
is questionable. It is questionable. But that's for me. I don't really like changing managers in November. I just don't. That's why this guy's got to win this. At least get a result. He ain't got to win. I don't think. Just get a result, man. Just get a result because
mm,
you get a result and you don't lose the game and you play good. You see, for me, Liverpool is not the games that he's gonna get sacked. It's freaking Brighton and what
probably.
comes up. Brighton and all these guys.
But you know the biggest concern for me, he has not won back-to-back games, bro. That's the problem. And everybody's guessing, oh, Licha Martinez is coming back. Doesn't mean he's gonna start against Liverpool. It doesn't
No,
mean
he ain't come, he's coming back in November, so he ain't gonna
it
start.
doesn't mean he coming back against Liverpool. And Ray, I'm
No,
telling
he's not. He's not starting. It's too soon.
you, yeah,
He
it's
needs minutes. He
yeah.
needs to come back at when we are kind of not in a high pressure game like that.
hmm And
And
he
plus, he's scheduled to come back in November.
last season he scored the goal before halftime. Licha, aka the Butcher of Manchester, so they call him. But the Butcher has been butchered, Ray. I'm sorry.
I know, man. It's the injuries that's got him. Um, if he wasn't getting injured, he would probably be one of our best
Yeah,
defender.
and he's a World Cup winner, bro. So I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on? That's what I
And he's
want to
got the mentality as well.
know.
That's the thing.
Yeah, he does. But it's
He
just
ain't really scared
yeah,
of people.
no, he's not. He dropped Holland in the City match last season. He dropped him on the floor like he was a rag.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's just
And
mm,
that goal and that goal that Haaland scored against us. If Lico was playing, he would have scored that.
no, no.
And he would have taken out. He would have took out Jogu running past three players.
Mm-hmm.
He would have won. He wouldn't have run past Lika. No.
Mm. Ray, all I have to say is right now, I've reached a point where I'm just like, yo, listen, it's rough. It's very rough, man. It's very rough right now to be a United fan. Uh,
Well, I mean, all these boys have to do is win games, bro.
yeah, man.
That's what they have to
Yeah,
do.
they have to. And it's like right now you hear the rumors that potentially the club might get sold. I did a video on it. I said, listen, until I hear breaking news, Manchester United has been sold. But Ray, I'm not believing it, bro. Because listen, Radcliffe has to leave too. Glazers and Ineos have to go. And I don't believe it for 1 minute that the Glazer family actually gonna sell this club, bro. Ray, we're £1 billion in debt, Ray.
It's them who put us in debt, not Manchester United. Manchester United won't need debt when Glazers buy. This is why I keep telling fans, we talk about we in debt. Is our owners put us in debt, bro. We were cash specific. We were cash. We had the cash flow. We had we were one of the richest clubs in the world before these jackasses come in,
Mm-hmm.
put us in debt, and that's
And,
what I hate them for.
and Ray, I have to say this: Ferguson is the reason why they're here. As much as Ferguson won us trophies, Ferguson is the reason why they are
Yeah, I
we're here.
know, but still, if I don't really mind an owner coming and buying your club, but don't put us in debt, man. And then I'll pay it off. These boys said they're gonna in 8 years they were gonna pay off the debt, so don't worry about it. And then I was like, okay, but 20 years later, we're still in debt.
We're £1 billion in debt. Yo, Alexa, how much is £1 billion in US dollars?
£1 billion is 1,335,398,750 US dollars and 7 cents.
You hear that, Ray? That's a lot of money, bro. A lot of
And
money.
exactly, man. And the reason why I can't stand Sir Jim, because he came and lied to me that, well, oh, I want the club and I'm going to pay the debt out. Then he gets in bed with the Glazers and keeps it there.
Yeah.
And then says, oh, well, I can't do this.
more to the debt at that point too. Add more to it.
Yeah, and then he goes, oh, well, I can't do this because we're in debt. Oh, I got to cut staff because we're in debt. Bro, it's you who put us in debt. It's
Yes,
bullshit.
great race. If we had Qatar, the debt would have been paid off completely. You know what I mean?
It's-
But no,
exactly, bro. This is why I wanted Qatar, not because of anything else. I wanted these boys because they would have paid off the debt. That's what they would have done. They wouldn't have messed us up. You know what I mean? This is why I can't stand this debt. When I hear, oh, United in debt, I said, no, we're not in debt. Glazers put us in debt. How the fuck are you gonna buy a club and put a club in a debt and give it 20 years, you're still in debt with the same shit? And then you can't buy players and then moan about, oh well, we can't do this because we're in debt. Oh well, we can't buy players, we got to cut staff, or we can't pay no money because we're in debt. Bro, it's you who put me in debt. It's like being married to a girl and you're working hard and she's wasting your money and you can't do nothing. And she's gonna say, well, oh, I can't. You tell her, oh, I can't go to this holiday. Why? Because every time I work, you spending my money. I can't go.
exactly. So you
Big
screw
up,
it
King.
either way.
Sorry, man. I'm just having a rant. I'm having a rant about this owner stuff, bro.
Nice.
I might put my camera on a bit on there thing, but yeah, man. And this new owner stuff, bro. I ain't buying that until these people say yes. These men bowed out on me debt clear. Then I'll be jumping for joy. But right now, I'm not even bothering. I'm not even listening. Not even listening to it.
Like I said, until I hear breaking news, Manchester United has been sold. That means Radcliffe gone and
Yes.
gone. Yes, yes, because Radcliffe is a liar. He is a scumbag. That's what he is.
It is comeback. Yes. Okay, people talk about Tom Bowley. Tom Bowley spend it to win.
Yeah,
He-
he wants to win.
You know what I
Bro.
mean?
He wants to win.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember. I can't remember the last time I had ownership of my club. Yeah, that actually wanted to win something, bro. Like I'm ashamed and embarrassed to be a United fan, bro, because I tell people we're only a big club in name alone. That's it. Yeah, we won 2 domestic trophies recently. Okay, and I want the majors. I want to see the league. I want to see the Champions League. But is that happening? No, it's not
No,
happening.
because these
How,
boys,
how
these
these
boys are
guys?
here to, these boys are here to to take the money out, bro, not put money
Yeah,
in.
exactly. And look at this. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, they they build a new training ground. Okay, okay. And what else? And what? When you put the money in the club, the debt went down. The minute you put the money in the club, the debt went down. How in the hell are we, right? £1 billion in debt. Would you just would you just come in and apparently last season we made 600 million. But how much of that is going to the Glazer family? Yeah,
Paying
how
off creditors, their
and
creditors.
creditors and all of that. Yeah, I said if we had Qatar, yeah, this thing would have been paid off. Yo, soccer junkie, what's good, my broski? Yeah, big up yourself every single time, soccer junkie. Thank you for joining us, listening on the chat, man, and everybody that's slowly rocking in. Please smash the like button. We're trying to get to 15 likes. If we get to 15 likes, they'll push the stream out to the algorithm. But yeah, bless up everyone. Yeah, sorry, Ray. Continue.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, how, when you come and you put us more in power. You see, we're making billions and millions of revenue, bro. But it's not going into the club. It's going in his Glazers to pay off their debt. That's why we're struggling. People say, "Oh, United fall off." Oh, I got rival fans always bantering me and say, "Oh, United's falling off the heyday." Why? Because of the owners, mate.
Fair enough.
Every time we try to do anything, we can't do nothing because, oh well, we've got to watch the budget. We've got to watch the budget. But yet you're making almost 800 million. Or is it 800? Is it 800 million? Something like that in revenue.
Yeah. 666 million as of last season, and we lost it. You see if we had won that trophy, Ray, and we're in Champions League, making Champions League revenue, I'm like, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I believe in this project, bro. Ray, Ray, listen. The fact that we're not making, the fact that we got knocked out of a cup tournament, it's embarrassing so early. It's embarrassing. That shit is embarrassing. I have to laugh, bro. I have to laugh, and when other rivals are bantering us, I just have to hold it because, bruv, like, what can I really say? Like I say this to them. My club banters me every day of the week, bruv. Every day of the week. Like the smaller clubs around us are getting better players, and they're becoming more stronger and stronger and stronger. Right investments and everything, yeah. So you mean to tell me by this 5-year project and all of that? You mean to tell me that we are going to be slipping so far behind? It's not even funny. Pause. Yeah, but it's like, what's the point? I want to know what's the point. Why should I be looking forward? Why should I be joyful? Yeah, it's international break. You feel me? I had a very nice weekend. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I went to Comic Con. I had a blast. Feel me?
Oh, yeah.
Met up with some friends. You know what I mean? We hung out. We checked out the new stuff that's coming out. I couldn't get a chance to go into no panels because there's over 100 for the 2 day for Friday and Saturday. It was over 100,000 people in that building. I enjoyed it. Yeah, but come on,
Right.
come on. Let's see what Soccer Junkie is saying. Yeah. Do you mean we will have to hear something soon about this whole new investment business? United's a public traded football club. They have to come out with some sort of statement. Can't leave it to rumors. Facts.
Hmm.
And apparently, what I'm hearing too, yeah, this is what I'm hearing, that it was it's the brothers want to sell. One of the brothers want to sell. We don't know how true this is, but we still have to classify these Glazers, these Genios, a part of all of them is one and the same. Because yo, listen, the fact that King, explain something to me, yeah. Explain your bad season to your recent success to me. Explain it to us because I'm locked in right here. Please explain your worst season and how y'all turned that around.
I think the worst season was probably either the pot season or the Potter season. Um, in order for us to turn it around, we had to be pretty much replace majority of our players, spend nearly 2 billion, and we're still not even in a position to win the league title or Champions League. So even though we've kind of turned it around a little bit, it's still not enough because it's not so much just changing the mentality of the club. It's about changing the players because a lot of the players that we had at the time were either not good enough or getting to the end of their careers. You look at the time we had Jorginho, Kante, and Kovacic. They were all coming towards the end of their tenure, and then our front three was Mount, Havertz, and Werner, who weren't good enough. So yeah, it was a terrible time in terms of the squad. We lost because of what happened with the government. We lost Rudiger and Christensen for free. So we lost two of our best defenders for free. So we got no money from that. And then we had to sell a bunch of youngsters just to make some money back because we don't really have the stadium or the stadium like the other big clubs have. So yeah, it took a lot of money. We haven't really fully gone back to where we need to, but we're in a much better position just because we have a bunch of youth players. We have one of the youngest squads, the youngest squad in the league. A bunch of players in Strasbourg that are going to come through as well. So, but it's still not enough. In order for United to kind of get back to that point, they need to spend 1 billion or 2 on the squad itself.
Yeah,
Because
and
there's
they
a lot
want
of
to
players
spend
need to
2
go.
billion on the stadium, bro. Get out of here.
But you can do both. That's the thing. That's the
They
thing
could do
about it is
both,
you
but
can do
these boys
both.
don't want to put the money where the mouth is. That's probably
Because
why
the
this investment thing. I mean, they're not selling. It's probably trying to get. See, the
investment, yeah.
Glazers. Yeah, these Glazers are too damn clever, man. They don't spend nothing. They're trying to get an investor to go and build the stadium for them.
And this
and that's what they do it.
this is the thing. If they get these investors coming in, yeah, what what the club have to give, bro? Because it's like everybody coming and taking a piece of this, taking a piece of that, taking a piece of this, bro. The fact that we got Coca-Cola sponsorship, bro. I'm like, I was just when I read that, bro, I was laughing. I'm like, so these men got Coca-Cola to sponsor us. Okay,
Mm.
big deal. Okay, yeah. Okay, everybody drinks Coca-Cola. I drink Coca-Cola here and there. I don't get up every day and say I'm gonna drink Coca-Cola. So you mean to tell me they want match going fans to drink Coca-Cola every single match?
Mm.
Every single match. And listen, don't forget Adidas. If we don't get in no European tournament this season, yeah, that's another 10 million pounds we have to pay out of pocket to Adidas. So Ineos, what are y'all doing? You feel me? And I hear that supposedly in the January transfer window, the manager is they're trying to get another player, get a midfielder because the manager green lighted the player for 60 million. I'm like, okay. So my thing is, I'm hoping the fact that if Barcelona buys Rashford, that's Rashford continue to do good, and Hoyland continue to do good in Napoli. That's money we get from that. But that's the next thing, bro. That's the next thing, Ray. You feel me? If they do good, the club might not even buy them. They might just send them back. So it's like
I
we're
mean,
relying on
yeah,
false hope here.
exactly, bro. And again, because of our owners, man, they all they have to do is put money in their pocket and do what they have to do, but they don't want to do it. They want to take the money out, want to make profit. I mean, you don't go into football to make profit, mate. You don't go to sports to make profit.
Yeah,
You make money by winning, by
yeah.
spending.
I
If
didn't
you
catch.
look at any team, bro, it's not in. If you look at the Warriors in basketball, they spent money to bloody win trophies. Dodgers spend money to win.
Yeah,
It's only like United go, oh well, we don't need to spend no money.
yeah.
We just do what we
We're
do.
gonna
It's
rely
like
on heritage alone. I didn't catch the
you
beginning.
can't, bro. Not now, not
True,
now. In
true,
sports,
true.
no, bro.
I didn't catch the beginning of the show. I'm curious to know how real do you see these rumors are about potential investment from from UAE. Sorry, I don't really believe it. I don't believe it. I highly doubt it. Yeah, I feel like it's just news to push up the stock price of the club. You know what I mean? So the Glazers, so that's the same thing that they did with Jim Ratcliffe. You feel me? So I don't know how true it is. I am very I'm like 2%, 2%. I
For
I
me,
2% believe it. I don't believe it because I no scratch that, not 2%. I don't believe it because it's the same shit like last season between Radcliffe and the Sheikh,
mm, mm.
and we end up got
Yeah,
we got bought by a broke billionaire. So
you know what I mean?
so
Bloody broke
Dr.
stuff.
Junkie, to answer your question, I don't believe it, bro. I highly don't believe it, man. It's hard for me to believe that. It's hard for me to wrap my brain around that. Say, yo, these investors are gonna come. They're gonna buy us out. Things are gonna start looking on the up and up.
No,
No.
I don't believe. I don't believe it's going to be no buyout. I believe. What I believe is they're looking to people to pay for the stadium. It's no sale. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be fooled. I'm not going to be fooled like I was last time. Oh,
Yep.
the Glazers. Oh, no, none of that.
Right,
It's
right,
they're
right.
not going nowhere.
You know what I rather? I rather us rebuild Old Trafford, stay at Old Trafford, and play matches at the training ground. I rather that. I rather that. Honestly, I rather that, Ray. But that's not happening. They Ineos and Glazers want that money. They want that money. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Hmm.
it's crazy.
Anyway,
You see
crazy.
something,
But anyway,
something that you love being destroyed in front of your eyes. But yeah, Ray, continue.
man, I don't know. But as I said, man, I just don't believe in this takeover. It's not takeover. It's an investment to get for the new stadium because they want a new stadium because they want that area to be generated because it's going to make them lots and lots of money. That's
They
why
they want us to be like. I bet you're gonna be like Spurs.
we're going to be hosting NFL games. We already host rugby games, so they're going to move that there. concerts are going to go there. So they want to be making money when the football season is not on. That's what they want to do because they've looked at Spurs. I don't think. Yeah, they looked at Spurs because the reason why Spurs is chilling because they're making money when the football season is not playing. They so they've got go-kart going on. They've got Rihanna making concerts there. They've got bloody NFL games there. So these guys are chilling, man. That's what they want. They want that. They want that.
Embarrassing, bro. Ray, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Hey boys, big up King, man. How are you, man? How's your season? What are you thinking about so far after? Is it 7 games, 6 games?
My season.
Yeah.
Chelsea
Chelsea,
women's
yeah.
team
Chelsea,
was-
yeah.
Yeah, the Chelsea women's team on top of the table, so I haven't had the greatest
Well,
season.
Chelsea women's own that, man. They're always good, man. What do
But
you think about the Chelsea boys?
mixed season. We've had a couple bit of disciplinary issues. I think the red cards against you and Brighton cost us dearly. I feel like we should be top of the table based on if we never got those 2 red cards, I think we win those 2 games. That's for me. That's how many points dropped? What 6 points dropped?
Mm.
So you add that to us, we're top of the table. And that's the annoyance is that I don't think we've done enough in certain games. I think we've dropped too many points at this point of the season to teams that we should be beating, and I don't think it's been good enough. In all honesty, but that's the fine margins. I think, like if your players make mistakes as individuals, and then your manager makes mistakes because of it.
Mm.
As a young manager, that's going to happen. I think both times we've gone down to 10 men. I don't think he's made the right decisions, and it's cost us in both games. And then even against Brentford when we went 2-1 up, and then they came back to make it 2-2. That's 2 more points dropped that we should have won that game. Even though we didn't deserve to win, we came back from behind, and we let them score last minute from a throw-in, where 5 man was blocking one defender or one attacker, and someone comes in from behind because of lapse of concentration. So I feel like every point we've dropped so far, we shouldn't have. And for me, I think
The
going
best
forward, we
owner
need to play
I've
better.
ever seen. He was ruthless. Sacked about 50 managers, but won about 20 trophies. Facts, gone AFC always. Facts.
Yeah, he was pretty ruthless. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But
Facts.
I think you deserve to beat Liverpool because I think you actually played very good in that game. I think
Yeah.
for 15 minutes, Liverpool at the end of the game, it wasn't like, oh well, Chelsea nicked it. No, you didn't score against the running play. I think you that last 15 minutes, yeah, you were attacking and troubling
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
And I think you're right. I think with Chelsea, you should be at the top of the league. I think the red card at Old Trafford, I think we came out. I think we surprised Chelsea because normally we're not that great, but I think we came out of the box flying.
Quick.
Yeah. We came flying out quick, so we surprised Chelsea. And I think the keeper should have really just took the goal from him in Bremo.
Yeah.
Because he took. Yeah, I think that changed it because he took him out, didn't he? And then
So
that's it.
that match was a gift. That match.
Yeah.
Was a gift. It was a
I
gift.
think even Mesmo said, "Look, you'd rather score the goal than down to 10 minutes." And I agree with him with that one because if you want to
go down.
Bro, and the fact that
Yeah.
Sanchez is still playing for you, man, it's crazy.
No, he should have been gone last year. I looked at that keeper and I thought, nah, this is the reason why Chelsea is going to be not title contenders because of Sanchez. I thought Chelsea would have changed him, but Maresmo decided to go. I thought you got done. To be honest with you, King.
Worse than him or better?
Who?
Your other keeper, is it worse than Sanchez or better than Sanchez? Your backup keeper?
Worse.
Is he? Shit.
Yeah, he's not much better. We have the same problem as United with Onana and Bayern there. Rubbish.
Listen, Ray, for the rest of the season, I don't want to put so much pressure on sending Lamens, bro, but I don't want to see Bayern there in goal.
I don't.
I'm
I don't.
afraid. I'm
I don't.
afraid if Bayinda is in goal, I'm gonna pull out my hair.
You know, King. I thought you would have gone for I thought you would have gone for
Manchester
Donnarumma, to be honest.
Manchester United
I
has
don't. I
quality.
think Donnarumma's wages would have been too much. I don't
True.
think we would have gone.
Oh,
I think the one that we should have got was Mike Magnon. We could have got him for 25 million
Has quality. The
all
issue
right.
World Cup.
them, I think, is the manager struggles to find a way to get the best out of every player and the leadership on the field. Yo, Justin, I agree with you 100% on this. 100% on this. You, as a manager, you're supposed to get the best out of your players, but Ruben Amorim has failed to do that. Come on, some of the stuff he says in his press conference, I'm like, brother, why are we saying this? Why are we saying this? But you know what? When I call that stuff out, I get told I'm negative. But Justin, bless up for saying that. Yeah, bless up, my guy. Thank you for passing through the live stream. I appreciate you. All I'm asking, if you could just smash the like button for me, that's all I'm asking for you. $3.99. Bruno Tempos hold him back as as captain. Yes, because he's too emotional, bro. He is so emotional as a cap. Yo,
He's
when I
not a
see
captain
Bruno
though.
play
That's
for
the thing.
when I see Bruno play for Portugal and Man United, I'm like, bro, why can't I have this Bruno play for us all the time?
Because he's not captain at
He's
Portugal.
not captain, man. And you see, the thing is, sometimes your emotions as captain can work against you, and that's what's happening with Bruno. Fantastic player, but the thing is, he has too many responsibilities as captain.
Yeah,
He should just be Bruno, and then you'll see the best of him.
yeah.
Yeah,
Your captain can't be
Matthias
emotional. Your
Matthias
captain
Delict
can't be
should be
emotional.
captain.
Exactly, King, man. Your captain can't be emotional. You could be emotional when, like, to fire you up, but not emotional to lose your head. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, no,
That's why
controlled emotions. Because if you look at
control
Roy,
him exactly.
he
That's why
controls
that's
his
why
emotions.
Cantona wasn't captain. That's why Roy Keane was captain, because
Yeah.
Cantona had some sort of emotions where he could kung fu quick kick you at any
Yo,
minute.
yo,
So
Cantona was a bad man. Yeah, Cantona was
yeah,
a
so
bad man.
Fergie realized that, and he's like, okay, I better not make this guy captain, even though he was a very good player. And I think that's what's happening with Bruno. Bruno is a very good player, but emotionally, he can sulk. Emotionally, he can do what he does, and you don't need that for your captain. You
Ray,
need your captain to be like, come on, lads, let's go.
The fact that Bruno has not won a final for us says a lot, bro.
Yes, yes,
It says a lot.
yes. You won a final last year.
It says that no, a major final. I'm talking about like the Europa League. You see, if he had won me a Europa League trophy,
All right.
like okay, all right, Bruno, I'll give you a chance. But bro, like,
He's played in two though. He's played in two, and he come run
Yeah.
up in two, which
mhm.
is shocking.
Man, listen, Ray, I've reached a point where I'm just like, you know what? I'm numbed. I am numb, Ray. Ray, I am so numb.
Bro, until I see a streak of games where United are playing good and winning, I don't believe in nothing that anything anybody says.
Ray. And I still won't believe the streak. Even
Would you?
forget the streak, I'm still not gonna believe it.
No, I'm not talking about three. I'm talking about 15 games where you look at it and think, oh yeah, we're moving up the table. 15 games is my streak, not 3 or 2. 15. Give me
Ray,
15 games, and then I say, look, we turn it around.
Ray, the fact that he can't even win back-to-back games is also a problem.
Well, that is concerning. That is concerning because I think Mercer has won back-to-back games, isn't it, King?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So
If
uh,
Maresca could do it, what's the problem?
this is the thing. I
Most
mean, and
managers have done it. To be honest.
Yo,
this
every
guy,
manager in the Prem except Amarim have won back-to-back games in the Prem. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't understand how he cannot do that. It's just crazy.
Let's see.
And the thing with though, I mean, though, the in-game stuff, he's pretty poor at it because he doesn't. The reason why we haven't won back-to-back games is because he don't know how to change it when we in problems.
I
That's the
can
problem.
True. I can see Glazers actually selling the club if they get close to their asking price. I want the sale to happen as soon as possible. I hear you, soccer junkie. That mean Radcliffe has to fuck off too. He has to fuck off. He has to
Bro,
off. That yo, listen. If 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 that happens, bro, I have the whiskey right there, waiting. I have whiskey waiting. I got my 2 Earl cups that I got from Comic-Con, and I am going to take double shots. Yeah, get out of here, bruv. Don't
but
yo,
soccer junkie, man,
Soccer junkie, don't
I'm not
get me too
holding,
excited, bro. If
I'm not
if the
holding nothing
Blazer
up.
family leave, it'll be a blessing from God.
I am not wishing nothing, mate. I'm sat here and thinking, nope, you're not getting me like you did like 2 years ago.
Don't trust the process. Look at us under Clown Teta. No trophies in half a decade. That's true. That's true. And
Yeah, the thing with Arteta though, he's take Arsenal from the knees, mate. That's
yeah,
the only thing. That's
Ray. AFC always understand that, bro. But he said, "No, win me a trophy."
I
Any
understand that. I
trophy.
understand that.
Any
Winning a trophy,
trophy.
but the thing is, I respect Arteta because yeah, you haven't won a big major trophy, but you wasn't going to win a big major trophy the way you were going before. So you have to give Arteta a little bit that the fact that he's taking Arsenal into trying to do it. You know what I mean? From not doing nothing.
Mm.
I know he needs to win one, but
But Ray,
from where Arsenal were, you got
Ray,
to say, well, Arteta, you're doing all right.
this right now, AFC always is Arteta out, bro. He don't want to hear none of that. He don't want to hear none of that.
Thing is,
Ray.
though, I have a question for AFC, and this is me playing devil advocate. What if you get rid of Arteta, then it goes. Then what would you say then? Would you say that Arteta actually was good, and this new manager has sunk us to fourth? Would Arsenal fans be happy then? If if you said, okay, look, Arteta, you've been here years, you're not winning a trophy. Let me go get somebody, and the new man comes in, Arsenal's fourth, fifth, sixth. Would the Arsenal fans be like changing their views on what Arteta did?
He said, Ray, before Wagner got sacked, he won us 3 FA Cups in 5 years. 3 FA Cups in 5 years, Ray.
I
That's a
know, but
lot.
the fans wanted him out. The fans wanted Wenger out.
Yeah, but still, that's still trophies though. Arteta only has one trophy. And this brother had the nerve and the gall and audacity to come on national TV and say he won 3 trophies. This brother is calling a fucking charity shield a trophy. Get out of here.
Did he?
Get out of here.
Where did he win 3?
Yeah.
Where did he win 2?
3. The 2 charity shields. So no, Ray. So this statement, this comment from AFC always, bro. He that's his opinion, and he sticks by it, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm not Arsenal fan, so I'm not going to be
No,
disappointed with
it's
what they
all good,
think.
man. It's all good. He's cool, but he's just saying nope. From he's saying that he wants Arteta sacked. He wants Arteta sacked, bro. If he was challenging for top 4 and winning trophies season after season after season, then okay, maybe he'll get a pass. Maybe he got a blind. Bro, listen, I know people in the Arsenal fan base. I know somebody who goes to the Arsenal stadium. Yeah, Ray, half of the fan base is Arteta out, Arteta in. Some are undecided, some that they don't know. So trust me, Ray. Trust me, Ray. Like I'm telling you, AFC always is DONE. Done.
Well, I mean,
Done.
the board. Listen, if he gets Champions League again and doesn't win a trophy, the
He
board's
said
not sacking him, bro.
trophies over league position any day unless you finish first. You heard that, Ray. You heard that, Ray. Trophies over league
Listen,
position.
as I said, man, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm not distributing anymore.
I'm just telling you what he's saying. He's telling you what he's
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Arteta has made Arsenal at least trying than what they're doing, because they weren't doing anything when Wenger left, and they weren't going to do anything.
Sure.
But Arteta's come in and done a little bit of something.
Ineos can't do anything if Glazers actually decide to sell the club. They can match the offer, but they ain't doing that. Let's be real. Okay, fair enough. So that means Glazers have to pay back Ineos their money. and they both
And
could
they're not doing
score.
that. They're not doing that. Come on, let's
But
get
they're
real,
not
man. They're
doing
not
that.
doing that.
They're not doing that.
These boys are not.
Oh,
These boys are not going anywhere. There's investment to try and pay for what they want, and they're still going to be there for long term.
mm,
Now, Ineos
Until
will
I,
make money. Ineos would make money from a sale because they're gonna sell at a higher share rate. So even if
yeah,
like the club is, Ineos won't have any negative from it. They would have just got more money, to be honest, as the company itself. Um, but in terms of Arteta, he should have been gone the season that he was 93% in top of the table and didn't win the league. That should have been the season where he goes. And as for the next manager, you have to get a winner. If the next manager you're not getting isn't a winner or hasn't won a league title in their history of management, then there's no point of replacing Arteta because you're gonna go backwards.
and you don't want to do that. Especially you don't want to do that.
Yeah. So a Simeone, a Conte, a Ancelotti, a
Somebody,
winner,
yeah.
a
yo,
winner.
I wouldn't be surprised if Simeone comes to Arsenal. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean?
But the Glazers and the Arsenal owners or what the
Mm,
Cronkies, they don't want to win anyway. So
Nah, they're happy making money, mate. They're not the Glazers. Them. They just be
I,
like, oh, get Champions League. Let's get the money. Let me eat my hot dogs, and
I'm
then don't worry about it.
I'm an Arsenal fan, and even I've admit that some of our fan base is so toxic. No shade to AFC always, because I think Arteta has to go if we don't accomplish something significant by the end of the year. Bruv, I respect your honesty, Justin. Justin, I respect your honesty. Bruv, I said this before, I'm gonna say it again. If Arteta was consistently winning silverware, a trophy, any trophy, it could be domestic, whatever. If he was winning anything, maybe some of the Arsenal fan base that are out would be more patient. But Ray, he has won fuck all, bro. Ray, this brother came out and say the Charity Shield is a fucking trophy, bro. What kind
I
of
think.
dumb shit is that, bro? It's a glorified dinner plate.
Well, I think this season he has to. I think seasons before, maybe not. But this season, yeah, he has to. He has to bring home a trophy because he's got the striker,
Right.
he's got the midfielder, he's got the
it's
goalkeeper,
not
he's
a
got the
trophy.
defender.
It's the trophy. It's Premier League or Champions League. If it's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
FA Cup
yeah,
or
yo,
League Cup, it
yo,
still goes
and listen, if Arteta
for
was
me.
at Chelsea under Abramovich, he would have been sacked. He would have been sacked. So I'm like, why can't we follow that motto? Sacking managers
To
until we
be
get the
fair,
right
Arteta
one.
wouldn't have made it one season at that Chelsea.
You hear that, people? Yeah, you hear that, people? I'm hearing Glazer family actually willing to sell because they are facing some
As I
personal
said, Soccer
financial
Jockey.
problems.
As
Good,
I said,
good
look. As I
soccer
said,
junkie. I want their pockets to bleed, bruv.
listen.
I
As I
want
said,
their pockets to
seeing is
bleed.
believing. Seeing is believing for me. And once I hear the real stuff, then I say, okay.
Okay,
Right
okay.
now, I'm skeptical
Ray,
as
listen,
anything.
I want their pockets to bleed, bro. Ray, listen, I have not bought no new kits from Man United. None. I said they're not getting none of my blood clot money. None. Ray, listen. You see last season kit? 2 of them was a gift from a girl I was chatting to, and she bought me the jersey without my consent. You feel me? Get the
Mm.
Ray, listen. Right. She said, oh, something in the mail is coming for you at your house. Bro, when I opened the shit, I called. I'm like, yo, why did you buy this without? Oh, it was a surprise because I know this is your favorite team and blah, blah, blah. Ray, I was fuming because I was fuming. I'm like, yo, listen, it's not my money that bought the kits, but I'm still fuming. If Arteta wins the Prem or Champions League, thank you. Here's your P45. You hear that, bro? You
He's
hear
still
that,
sucking
bro?
him. He's still sucking him.
Yeah, why not, bro? Why not? Why not, blood? Why
But if he
not?
wins the Prem, why are you gonna sack him? He's your first manager in 20-something years that's won you something big. You're gonna sack him after that.
Ray, understand something about AFC always, bro. Yeah, he's an Arsenal. He's an Arsenal supporter, but
Bro, listen.
he's
I'm
a
telling
realist. He don't
I'm
care.
telling
Thank you for the trophy. Bye. Like how we did with Ten Hag. Thank you for the trophy. Bye. Get
bro.
the
If he wins
out
it,
of here.
listen. Arsenal
I
never
don't.
won a Champions League.
I don't
Arsenal
agree
never.
with. I don't agree with that one. If it's a FA
No.
Cup or League Cup, then you say bye.
Yeah, yeah. I say bye bye. But Champions League, Arsenal's never won a Champions League. Never,
Yeah.
ever, ever.
Understand,
So he's not getting
that's
sacked. He's not getting sacked if he wins the Champions
Justin,
League. Trust me.
that's a fair statement there too as well. Remember where Arsenal is coming from. That is a fair statement. I agree with both of you guys. You feel me? But at the same time, I know where AFC always is coming from, bro. This man has supported Arsenal, Ray, probably as long as you as supporting United. So he's seen Arsenal win shit, so he knows
But
what
never a
it
Champions
takes.
League. Never a Champions League. So he's
We
not
know
getting
that, Ray.
sacked.
Well, I'm just saying,
He's
like,
in fact, he's probably going to get a
titles,
contract for life.
titles, and as far as major titles, yeah.
Yeah,
But Ray, I'm telling you, he's done. Yo, he don't give up, Ray. He does not care. He does not care, Ray. I've been in other chats. And I'm watching other people's live when I'm at work. I'm away from work. I'm checking in, do my normal rounds on my other streams that people I support. AFC always do not care, but he does not care. Win me a trophy, off and goodbye. And that's how he feels. And as a fan, he has the right to feel that way.
And as I said, he's an Arsenal fan, man.
In all
That's
honesty, Glazers should just focus on the basics. They are actually a good team.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't like Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, the Buccaneers. Yeah, the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
really
they are a good team.
Yeah.
I'm not really a Bucks fan, so I don't really bother watching them.
See, I haven't spent a dime on United merch in over 10 years. Last time I did was actually when I did a stadium tour. See that? You see that? The man spent money at the stadium tour, bruv. Get out of here, bruv. I'm not buying no merch. Lockdown Arsenal was atrocious and generally unbearable, right? No manager or player are bigger than the football club. What are we doing here? Ray, he makes a valid point again. He makes a valid Ray.
Yeah, but listen.
It's not though. It's not because the club that's never won the Champions League in their history. If they win the Champions League, the manager's not getting fired for no reason.
No, he's not getting sacked. Not getting sacked.
Not getting sacked.
And you can't sack him.
Yeah,
because he's made history at your club.
If it's the FA Cup, if it's a League Cup, if it's a Community Shield, he should be gone. Because that's below Arsenal.
Based on what I've heard, AFC always right. Always have said, because I'm telling you guys, I've been into other chat. He said he's seen Arsenal win shit.
Yeah, but they haven't won the Champions League.
We all know this. But I'm just telling you, based on his experience, he wants Arsenal to win the league.
Yeah, I understand with that. I understand.
If the manager can't win him the league, tell him to fuck off. Fuck off.
Well, the league, but not the Champions League. If he wins the Champions League, 100% he's not getting sacked.
Okay, let's say hypothetically Arteta wins the league, which is probably not going to happen. But if he does, is he getting sacked? No.
Nope.
If he wins the Champions League, is he getting sacked?
Remind you guys that he said if Arteta wins a Prem on the Champions League, thank you. Here's your P45. He does not care, bruv. He had enough of Arteta ball. He has enough of Arteta ball.
Let's be honest though. Arteta should have gone 3-4 seasons
look at this.
ago.
Tottenham sack Paul Jakazu.
That's Spurs. Don't worry about that. Spurs never win nothing. Don't worry about Spurs.
Can I talk about that?
Yes,
one?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Context. He lost 22 Premier League games in that season. They nearly were relegated. If it wasn't for the fact
he's going to get sacked again.
It's nothing to do. See, when you talk about a season, you have to talk about it with context. With Tottenham, they were terrible. They were a terrible team, and they beat an absolutely terrible team in that final in Man United, because Man United were trash that season as well. Both your teams combined lost about 30 to 40 games. Barely any points in between you. You both barely touched 40. So when you win a final like that, that's no brownie points. That's a fake Europa League. If anything, that's one of the worst Europa Leagues I've ever seen.
Yo, we staying up late, man. We staying up late. Sorry. We staying up late, yeah.
If Arteta wins Arsenal a league or a Champions League, that means he's done something that a manager hasn't done for 21 years. So he won't get fired. But an FA Cup, a League Cup,
big up you.
FA Cup or League Cup is not good enough.
This one?
Yeah. again, I'm like King. I put it into context. Now, if a manager over 5 years, like see, Ferguson did this over 5 years, he won. He didn't win nothing, but then he won.
Ray, that's a different
No,
time.
no,
That's a
hold
different
on.
time
Let me
frame,
speak. Let me
Ray.
speak. Hold on.
Yeah.
Now, uh, if 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 the roles were reversed and my man walked in and gave me a Champions League, no, he's not getting sacked because I'm giving him a chance to defend it. Or then the following year he wins me a Premier League. This guy is on a purple patch, so you can't just go. You know what? Let me just sack you after you won big trophies. Because you know when you win the league, you're the best team in the world. I mean, best team in your league. If you win the Champions League, you're the best team in Europe. So by those principles, I would have given Arteta at least another season to
I
go
remember
and
that
try and
season
defend
with
it.
Tuchel. Yeah. Didn't Tuchel get sacked for finishing sixth and winning the Champions League?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
well,
were
So what's the
different.
difference? So what's
Can
the
I
difference?
No,
can I
but
tell you? No,
So
can I
what's the
tell you?
let a Chelsea
difference?
fan.
Can I tell
Let a
you? Can
Chelsea
I
fan
tell you
tell
the
you.
difference?
Let a
The
Chelsea fan
reason
tell you.
Okay.
the reason why he got fired is because we got new owners, because we got what's it called, sanctioned by the government, and then new owners came in and they didn't like Tuchel because Tuchel didn't want to go with the under 25 plan that they were going to go with, so they got rid of him. And they made up some reasons and they got rid of him. That was the reason why he got fired, because of new ownership. That's what happens. Sometimes if you get new owners, you lose your job, even if you were good at your job. And in regards to Arteta, I'm saying he should have been gone 2-3 seasons ago. He wouldn't have lasted 5 years in my club. He wouldn't have lasted 2 years in my club, because under Roman, it would have been, if it's either first or Champions League or you're fired.
Read
But
that, blood. Read that, blood. Spurs should have never won that fucking trophy, bruv. Yo, the fact that Amorim still has a job, bruv. Let me shut up. Let me shut up because I don't want to go on a rant. Continue, King. I'm sorry for cutting you off, my brother. Continue.
But yeah, but it's people need to realize when it comes to certain things, there's context. Arteta for me at Chelsea would have never lasted within the first 2 years because he finished 8th, so he would have been gone already. So in my club under Roman, he would have never lasted 5 years. Arsenal, however, have a tendency of keeping managers for long periods of time. They kept Wenger for too long, and they've kept
Go on,
Arteta
Graham.
for too long. So if Arteta wins a big trophy this season, Champions League or Premier League, he's gonna get another season, right?
Exactly.
But if he wins the FA Cup or League Cup, that doesn't mean anything to Arsenal because they won those in recent memory. They won those in the last 10 to 15 years. Premier League and Champions League, they have never won a Premier League in 21 years. So if they win one of those, that's a good thing for them. They've never won a Champions League in their history. Di Matteo was a temporary manager. He wasn't
He wasn't
a full-time manager.
No. I'm besides,
And he still got
Sorry.
given a chance after winning the Champions League because he still got given the next season.
Exactly. So you should be given the next season. If you win in the Champions League, you should be given the next. You get next season
And you'll
automatically.
probably, and if it was a proper club, he'd be gone after 6 months after winning the Champions League.
That's it. Yeah.
17th and winning a season, winning a trophy. This is what's saying they had a better season than Arsenal. Correct?
Did they have a better season? No, yes, they did, but it wasn't a good season for in retrospective.
But for me, a season is also a season is not just league.
Unai Emery the same grace that we have given Arteta, and that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You probably should have, but you're. I don't know why you let Unai go so early, because Unai's a better manager than Arteta, in my opinion.
Yep, Unai Emery is a proven winner. So Unai Arsenal was 8th in the league and winning FA Cups to hide their embarrassment performance. Yeah, this is true. This is true. This is true.
I mean, as I said,
Arteta should have been gone after 2 seasons or 3.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I agree with King when he says if he wins him an FA Cup or League Cup, yeah, you got to go because you can't spend all that money. But if he wins the Premier League and Champions League, he should be given another season to defend. And then if he does, and then if he messes up, well, he's gone. But then, even if he does get, even if he goes the season after, if he wins something the year, he'd be looked at as one of the most successful Arsenal managers in the last 20-something years because he won big trophies.
Yeah. Can I add one more thing though as well?
Yeah.
Arsenal fans, stop comparing yourself to Tottenham. You're a big club. Tottenham aren't. Stop acting like you're on the same size as Tottenham. You're bigger than them. Tottenham are a medium club. They're not big. So stop comparing yourselves to them.
This is true. Tottenham is a medium club as well.
And winning the Europa League is like you winning a Champions League. It's the same level thing. It's
Exactly.
like
If
once in a million.
If Arteta gets a statue, I'm hiring a JBC digger to knock that statue down, bro. I'm telling you, AFC always is not playing, bro. He's not playing. He's
So
not.
AFC also. So what if? Okay, we're speaking hypothetical and fairy tales here. So if Arteta wins this year's Premier League, then he defends it 3 years in a row. Would you still want him sacked?
Guys, come like you don't understand this comment. He said, "Thank you for the trophy." Bye, bro. He's done. He's had it with Arteta. Come like you guys are not listening.
I get why you're done.
Saying.
Arteta should have been gone 3
Europa
seasons
League
ago.
final that we lost, and he went on to win the Europa League with Villarreal the next season. Yeah.
But to be honest with you boys, I'm surprised that Arteta is still there because I thought it would have been sacked after the 2 years. After 2 years that it was said the sack was there, but he survived.
Yeah,
give him a due. He survived and has improved the club.
Highest paid manager in the league, bro. Other than
but give Arteta some due. He has made Arteta. He's made Arsenal, viable. Even though he should have been gone 2 years.
He gave Liverpool the title for Arteta, Ray. He gave Liverpool the title for Mika Arteta. Bro, I'm a United fan. I can't say 20 times to a Scouser no more. I can't say 20 times to a Scouser no more because they're going to
defense of Arteta. In the defense of Arteta, nobody had Arsenal doing anything that season. Even with City, nobody had. Well, maybe Liverpool, but City definitely. Nobody had Arteta. Even I said, look, because he finished 8th that year. He came out of nowhere that season and made them top for a long time. And then, Pep blew it to Pep.
Do you work with Scousers, Ray? Do you work with Scousers?
Listen, man, I work with Scousers. I hear it every day with Scousers. I don't really care about them.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I hear it every day with them.
Yeah, I know, but you're coming from emotion. Without emotions involved, there's 2 things I want to say. First of all, Unai Emery at Arsenal and Villarreal. So, again, stop comparing yourselves to smaller clubs than you. Villarreal winning a Europa League is like them winning that Holy Grail. They haven't won a trophy probably in years before that. So you losing a final of a thing that they win the next season, you're a bigger club than them. You're a bigger club than Tottenham. You're a bigger club than Villarreal. Act like a bigger club. Bigger clubs win Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues. That's the 2 trophies you want to win. Premier League, Champions League. If you're not winning that, that's a waste of a season. It doesn't matter what season it is. It's a waste. As for Arteta, after 2 seasons of not winning trophies, he should have been fired. After 2 seasons of not winning anything, he should have been fired. But Arsenal kept him for another 3 for some reason, and he's still
because he turned it around. He turned it around in his 3rd season because he came out of nowhere to be top because nobody had Arsenal doing anything that season. When that season saved him because. And then he's done it. Then he's done the trick again. Keep going second, and now he's reached the semi-finals. And as Hugh says there, if he wins the trophies, big ones, you can't get rid of him because he will actually complete the transfer round of Arsenal because Arsenal weren't doing anything. They were worse than United. Arsenal were worse than United.
No, listen. He already said the Cronkies are the main issue. 1 for hiring a novice. You
shouldn't have given him a job.
Giving him a new contract for failure. 3 for allowing this to continue, bro.
Yeah. Well, this is what King is saying. This is what King is saying.
Whatever you're saying, bro, AFC always don't give 2 flying.
Yeah, but this is what King is saying. Arteta should have been sacked because of the failures. But what Hugh is saying, if he's winning trophies year after year, you can't sack him because he's a successful manager. I know emotions are but if AFC always, if the man is doing 3-peats and then he beats Pep 4-peat, you can't sack him because you'd be like, well, what you doing? You're sacking a guy, so you're winning
Ray,
stuff.
he don't give a Ray. I'm telling you, he don't want to hear none of that, Ray. I'm telling you, I've listened to AFC always in different chats. He does not care, bro. I'm telling you, Ray. He don't care about none of that.
Bro, I'm telling you now, if Arteta's winning the Champions League and does a double, AFC always will be celebrating shamelessly where he lives. He will be.
That, that was never done before. I don't know. I don't know. It says Arsenal weren't worse than United.
Oh yeah, you were when you had when you had UK. Anyway, you
Anyway,
were, man. You were terrible. Oh no,
No,
Arteta's first two seasons.
in the Wenger years, you were bad. I'm pretty sure they went 5-6 seasons
I
without a
think
title, without
Arsenal
any
will win the
Yeah.
trophy.
Premier League. Well, bro, listen. Anybody but Liverpool. Anybody but Liverpool. Honestly, that's how I feel at this point. Anybody but Liverpool. Ray, if they get 21 titles, bro, we're done. We're so done. Ray,
No,
we're
do,
so
do you
finished.
know? I think he's open this year. I think getting back on that title race, yeah. I think he's open, man. I think there's 3 teams there, possibly 4, that can win it. Because Liverpool don't look strong. Yeah, they might have spent a lot of money, but as a team, they don't look strong. Chelsea looks like they could get into there. City, Pep, you can't call him out. And then there's Arsenal. So it's open for me. It's open for me. After what I've seen so far, yes, in the summer, I thought, oh shit, Liverpool has bought SA's bought this guy. But they've not clicked like I thought they would have done. They've not come out and blazed teams up for these 6 games. They've actually lucky to be top in second place because they've thrown away 2 leagues in games. They've been lucky to score the late winner, and then they got touched up in the last 3 games. And if United goes in there and gets points off them, they're vulnerable, mate. So I'm not backing this thing about Liverpool winning the league because I'm watching them and I'm thinking, unless they go on some crazy run after the break or whatever, it's open. I think
Let's
it's
hope
open.
not. Let's hope not. Let's hope
What
not.
are your thoughts, King, on
What
Liverpool?
about this year?
Yeah.
It's between Liverpool and City for me. In terms of wins the title. Do I think City's the only team that can stop Liverpool.
Facts.
The problem with Arsenal is the issue that, and this is the thing that I've said from the start, is that the reason why I believed Arteta should have been fired years ago, because he's not good enough to win the league. So for me, he's always going to be they have the team, the squad, the ability to win the league with the players that they currently have. They have one of the best defenses. Their midfield is decent. They've got their striker now. Their wingers, they've got winger depth now. So if you got no Saka, you got Noni. If you the left side is a bit questionable with Martinelli and Trossard and that, but it's it's serviceable. That's probably the only place that they don't have something that we would say is good enough. But the rest of the team is pretty much solid. You can play with 2 10s in Eze and Odegaard, so you can go attacking if you need to. You can go defensive with 2 DMs in Zubimendi, Rice or Marino, and have a defensive style tactics against the bigger teams if you need to. You have everything there to win the league, but the manager for me is not good enough. So that's why I say Liverpool and City, because they not only do they have managers that have won the titles, but they have players that have won the titles. So they have experience within the squad and within the management. So it gives them a boost. So when it comes to the end of the season and the crunch time, I believe in City and Liverpool to win the title. I don't believe in Arsenal because I haven't seen it.
I mean, they are top. Arsenal are top. So let's see what they do. Let's see what they do this season.
They've done that for 3 seasons in a row.
Exactly. Mind you, I agree with everybody who says Arteta should go if he doesn't win the league or the Champions League.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. Because he's coming into the realm where he's building a squad. And now he should win with it. Because all managers do that. Klopp did it at Liverpool. He built, and then he started winning with them. Pep, well, he has the money and resources, but he still built the squad. Ferguson did it. Even Chelsea did it because when Chelsea started winning their stuff, it's actually Claudio Ranieri built that squad, and then Abramovich looked at it and think, you know what, you're not going to do it.
Mhm.
Get Josie in. So they have a squad to win stuff, and if you don't win it, yeah, he needs to go.
He's the Brendan Rodgers. He's the Ranieri. They need the one to win it. They need
Exactly,
to get the
exactly,
winner.
yeah.
They need the
Yeah,
winner.
yeah.
Yeah, he's asking you a direct question, King.
Arteta can't get us off line, so he should be sacked. Right? He should have been already sacked. To be honest, that's what I'm. For me, I would have sacked him 3 seasons ago. The season, either this after the 2 seasons where he went 8th and 8th, or after the no. In terms of like, the season where he went 93% in the top and still didn't win the league, that season he should have been sacked, because you finished second that season. You played good football. You had a good team. All you needed is a good enough manager to put you over the edge, but you didn't do it. So, and put it this way, this is what I look at when I look at under Wenger. You went a 9-year stretch without winning a trophy. You went 9 years under Wenger without winning trophies. 9 years during his time, right? Your most successful manager in this modern day period. He went 9 straight years without winning a title. So when I look at that and I look at what the fans have been desensitized to, you've been desensitized as a fan base to believe that top 4 is a trophy, meaning that top 4 is good enough for most fans. So finishing second 3 seasons in a row for most Arsenal fans is a good thing. It's like winning a trophy for them for some reason. But the truth be told is, the first time you finished second, he should have gone and you should have brought someone else in. But now he's here for another season. I would have, as I said, he should be gone already. But my I'm I'm a fan of a club that just wants to win. Under Roman, and we sack managers for less. Second, not good enough, you're gone. Third, not good enough, you're gone. FA Cup, not good enough, you're gone. If you look
That
at
was that,
the most successful teams in the 21st century, us, Madrid, Bayern, Man City, they have no time for losers. Managers get sacked for less. Managers get sacked for winning a league title but not winning a Champions League at certain clubs. But Arsenal, for some reason, under the Kroenke ownership, don't act like they're a big club. And this is why you compare yourselves to Tottenham and Villarreal, because the fans have now decided, oh, we're not a big club anymore.
this is the
And
third this is the third biggest club in England.
yeah, but they don't
Yeah.
act like it. They don't. They
I
haven't
know they
acted like
don't. They
it
don't. I
in
mean,
years.
you know, I don't even talk about Manchester United because we
And to
don't
be
act
honest,
like it. But
and it's down to the ownership, and it's down to the Wenger years where top 4 was seen as a trophy, and that's the problem.
that wasn't that under the Conquers though?
Yeah, Kroenke's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for 4 years, those years, because Conquers,
Yeah.
well, all they wanted was top 4. So Wenger
Top 4.
gave them that, and that was it.
Yeah, that's all they got. Top 4 for 9 years straight, and they were we've had most consecutive seasons of being in the Champions League but not winning it. Most consecutive seasons of being Champions League, like it meant anything.
And this is why I don't understand why Arsenal fans are not really on Conquer's back, because he promised them to, when he went in that stadium, because I heard it, he promised them and he said, look, we're now competing with Real. I think only Lee Gunnar says this. We're competing with Real Madrid and Barcelona's because we moved to this big stadium. And then he never won nothing since then. And Conquer's still there. And Arsenal fans are like, oh, okay. I noticed Arsenal fans never speak about the managers. I mean, speak about the owner. And it's like, well, Kroenke caused you to not be, because Kroenke's happy with the money. He's happy with the money. He's not bothered about winning leagues. He's happy with the money. As long. And let me tell you something right now. I don't even think they're going to sack Arteta if he comes second again, because they will say, look, we were in the Champions League.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He's not going to.
He's not going to sack it. Kroenke ain't going to sack it. No, they'll probably extend his contract. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah, they probably would.
Yeah.
And if they do that, they're criminals too. They are criminals if they do that.
That's the thing. They've never really wanted Arsenal to win. They've never. There's been points in the last 20 years where Arsenal could have just done a little bit more in a transfer window or a little bit more in January to win a title, and they didn't. And the injury point. How many Januaries have Arsenal gone to with injuries and not addressed those injury problems?
Exactly.
How many times? Because your ownership doesn't care. Your ownership doesn't care. And because of that, you're allowed for managers to go 9 years, 5 years, how many other years without winning a trophy, and it be okay. It's just the way
Yeah.
Arsenal fans have known in the modern era. It's the Cronkies.
Yeah,
It's the
he needs to.
Cronkies, man.
He needs to.
It all leads back to
It
the
needs
Cronkies.
to. It needs to, but would the Cronkies make the move? If he's making Champions League, if he makes Champions League semi-finals again, or even a final, would that be like, oh well, he didn't win it, so would he be sacked? Or would the Cronkies just go, yeah, he's doing all right, he's making finals, we're getting the money. See you next year. See you next year, Arteta.
Let me ask you a question. Do you agree that
Yeah.
Amarin should have been sacked for losing the Europa League final?
Do you agree? I mean, being sacked.
Yeah.
Well, there's context with Amrin. I don't think we're going to win that final anyway. Even if we had Ten Hag, because it was going to be a car crash, because that season was a car crash because of our owners, by the way, because they made it a car crash. So I mean, losing that final, that don't bother to me, because I don't even think we'll have been very good in Europe this season anyway. So I let that one slide. This is the season for me with Amrin. He's got to not finish with 42 points. Everything what's happened is on the Ineos, not Amrin, because Amrin didn't want to come in the Amrin said I'll come in the summer. They told him now or never, and the guy took the job. So whatever happened after that, and they didn't even buy any players for Amrin in the January windows. So whatever happened after that is on the Ineos. So, but Ineos has bought in players. He now this season has to prove that he can be there next season. That's what he has to prove. So this season is where I'm asking him. Yeah, I was pissed off that we lose the final, but after I've calmed down, I think, listen, you didn't buy many players in January, and you told him here go and you took out the forward line, and you go tell him go beat Spurs or go beat, and it's like, well, you didn't give him any firepower. You send a man to war and you give him no bullets, and then when he loses, people are like, oh, you lost.
True.
So I'm thinking, just you know what, you were going to lose that because there was no backup. But this season,
petrol to the fire,
yeah. So this season, Anios, you've given a little bit of players, but this season, Amman now has to prove himself, because the manager has to prove himself to me that you deserve another contract.
That the woman,
because you think
the woman team plays better ball than us says a lot. You feel me?
it does say a lot.
It says a lot. So
it does say a lot.
So,
but it's only 7 games into the Premier League. You know, you don't.
That's what we said with Ten Hag, and he got sacked.
But that was stupid. That was stupid by the board. That's what crashed our season. For me, I don't like sacking a manager 7 games into it. You sack him at least till about January time, when you realize
you need petrol.
He's going to be fucked. So we've got to get him out of it. Unless he's on a stinking losing streak from here till Christmas, you got to get rid of him.
So, let me ask you guys a question, right? And everybody in the chat too as well. Yeah, that's here. Do you see Ange Postecoglou getting sacked again? Because I do.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
Yes, gone.
Sooner rather than later.
But you know, again, the ownership. But you see how again this should have been titled the ownership talk, because again, your owner can figure up, because it's not an Forest. Let's not forget. Yeah, why did they go crazy on Nunez? And destabilize what they were doing. Now they're bringing. Actually, I feel sorry for Ange, because he's coming into a job where the owner is a lunatic, and he won't survive. He won't survive there.
Maybe after beating Spurs. Who knows, bro? Who knows? We don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, Ange was a dumb appointment, because you went from one of the most defensive managers in Nuno to the most defensive manager in Ange. It doesn't work. You can't just go from one style of football to the complete opposite. It was never going to work. It was always going to be just losses.
That guy's dumb, man. That guy is so dumb, and now he's got to fight off relegation. Now
he created the biggest meme ever. It's who we are, mate. It's who we are, mate, bro. When I hear that meme, bro, I laugh instantly, because I'm like, bro, what the fuck did this brother just create, bro? What did he just create? It's who we are, mate.
Yeah. Can I be honest? Can I be honest? In that Europa League final, both of the managers should have got fired directly afterwards.
Yes, I agree. But it didn't
Because
happen.
if you look at Tottenham with Thomas Frank, it's a like a new team.
I
It's a
know.
fresh
It's
air.
the same players, the
Yeah,
new team.
same
Mhm.
players,
Crazy.
same players. Added a couple pieces, changed the formation up, and they're playing some of the best ball in the league.
I know,
If
bro.
you give the United a proper manager, let's say a Areola or a Glasner, one of them two, either one of them, you play proper ball. And you don't need the best of players when you have a proper manager that has not just one system, multiple systems. And that's the difference. Amram only has one system, and that's his biggest issue. I thought he was a good manager, but then I realized after watching him again and again and again, he just doesn't change. He knows that it's not working and he doesn't change. And that's the
And
problem.
right, he came out in an interview recently and said he adapted the system. Bullshit.
Nah.
What I've watched, nah, bro. You haven't changed. You changed nothing, bro. You
No,
changed
that
nothing.
three at the back, does not work for the players you currently have.
No.
A 4-2-3-1 would be the perfect system for your club.
Well, he's not going to do that.
No, you won't
And,
do that.
and,
You
and
guys
you
so
need and you need DMs. You need to buy some DMs because
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we
And,
need to.
and,
Because
and, and, and look, the club want to renew Harry Maguire's contract. For what?
he should be gone. Him,
For
Luke
what?
Shaw, Casemiro.
Him,
God,
Shaw,
they need to go. They need to go,
Dallo,
man.
get
These
out of
boys
here.
need to go. They need to go. These three, the old guard needs to go, man. Even
Yeah.
Bruno needs to go. I think.
The only reason you keep Bruno if you play him in a 10. If you're not going to play him in
Yeah,
a
if
10,
you're not playing him 10, he needs to go. He needs to go
Yeah.
because these boys have failed. I mean, I'm sick and tired of seeing these boys failing,
Bruno
and then
failed to win 2 Europa League finals.
and then giving them contract extensions. Why do we pay for failure?
Get out of here, man.
Sancho should be gone. Rashford should be gone. All these boys should be gone. No loans. Why can't I sell them? Get rid of them.
Because of the
Don't.
wages.
It's
Because of the
pathetic,
wages.
man. Absolute pathetic the way they've done it.
The wage bill rate is crazy.
yeah, the wage structure has to change as well. I like they've started to do it, but it needs to be dramatic. Everyone that's over a certain wage has to go.
Has to go
Regardless.
because you've not been doing it. You know, I mean, you only get that wage if you win trophies.
Yeah.
If you don't get it, go.
So anyone over like 200k that's not adding value to the club needs to go.
Yep. And we got 7 players that do that on that needs to go.
Yeah. But actually, that would be interesting to see your wages.
Man, say, who you make it seem like Bruno ain't a part of the bomb squad? Because Barca Blue loves Bruno. I hear you, Barca
No,
Blue.
no, we're not
I hear
saying. We're saying Bruno should go if he's not playing in his right position because he's not number 8. Sorry, he's not a box-to-box midfielder because he doesn't have the defensive qualities. He's more offensive attacking midfielder where he gives the goals and assists, and that's what we want. We don't want to see Bruno trying to defend the opposition box because he's gonna look for the ball, and then the guy's gonna peel off him, and then we'll concede, and then everyone's pointing at Bruno. Where Bruno should be not even worried about that. He should be right in those spaces, outside the box, looking for Sesko, looking for Breno, looking for Cunha, and let's a proper DM do that job. That's what we should be doing. But it's this manager who did that because Bruno wasn't playing number 10. I mean, number 8 last year or the year before that. So why all of a sudden you moved him out of his best position to go to be a box-to-box midfielder, which he's not. I mean, everybody knows he's not because he doesn't got defensive capabilities. When you're a box-to-box midfielder, you also have defensive capabilities. I say Caicedo is a box-to-box midfielder because he can go forward and he can go back and he can defend around that area. But Bruno can't do that, and it's no dig at Bruno. It's just that's not one of his qualities. His qualities is a playmaker.
Bro, and speaking of Caicedo, that goal, bro, from Caicedo was the other
Bro,
day.
he's sick. He's sick.
Yes,
I'll tell you what, right? Caicedo is probably one of the best midfielders in the Premier League right now. He's awesome. He's another Kante. Because Kante, yeah, the man, everybody was like, oh, but he could go forward
control
too.
the ball, man. Control.
But he could score goals as well as Kante.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I say about Chelsea, yeah, Chelsea seems to always find these kind of midfielders. They're known for that. Chelsea are known for that. From Makelele to Essien to Lampard to they're a team they're a club that's known to bring good midfielders in. They're very known for that.
Yo, Arian, big up yourself, my guy. Rasmus Hoyland cooking, yeah, because he's in Syria. He's in Syria, Arian. But Arian, big up yourself, my guy.
Let's not talk about Rasmus Hoyland, man.
Thank you for
that's
passing through, my brother. Appreciate the support. Watch. If you could just smash the like button for me, I would appreciate that. Well, Arian, big up yourself all the time, my guy. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, Ray. It's who we are, mate. We are officially the Banter Club, Ray.
well, yeah, we are Banter Club now, man. It's
Yeah.
gone worse. It's gone worse since Ollie left. I think it's gone
Mhm.
worse and worse. Jose was all right, and I didn't really want him to get the sacking when I look back at it. But since Ollie, we've been Banter Club. I think Ten Hag saved us for one season, but he wasn't. I don't know what happened there. Maybe the ownership again and all this nonsense, or maybe his football wasn't sustainable. But we've been Banter Club for about, I say, 4 or 5 years. Banter FC.
Wait, share this for me.
What you want me to share? Okay.
If you look at these wages, like of these players, right? Casemiro on 350k, not worth it.
Nope.
Bruno Fernandes on 300k, not worth it. Harry Maguire on 190, not worth it. Obviously, Cunha and Sesko, they're new. Yep, he's worth that. Luke Shaw, 150, not
Nope.
worth it. Mason Mount, 150, not
Nope.
worth it. Mazraoui, fine. Agati, 120, not worth it. Mr. Small Man, always injured, 120.
Who? Ahmed.
No.
Martinez.
Mm.
You're giving Ahmed Diallo 120. Why? He should be on like 50, 60. Should be on
Exactly.
half that. Like at his age. Like, Lenny Euro 115. Why? Why? Why is he on that money? Xerxes 105. Like, come
Nope.
on.
He doesn't even play. What is Xerxes? He doesn't even play.
Yo, I can't remember the last time
Wages,
I
man.
seen him play. I can't remember the last time I seen Xerxes play.
Man, them bigging up Xerxes, like, yeah, and call him Xerx Camp and all that. I'm thinking, bro, what are you?
Yo,
Man don't play. Man don't play.
That's the name they call him, Zerkap. I'm like, what?
Bro, the man don't play. He don't play.
Like Malacia, 75k. What is he? What
I don't know
was
though,
the
yeah.
Malacia? What
Yo,
is
the
the
fact that I
Malacia?
seen Malasia in a training squad the other day, I'm like, bro, what?
The low
What?
85k. Look.
Go.
If you look at
Needs to
this
go.
squad, you're
Dalo,
just
go.
wasting hella money. Wasting
Dalo needs to go.
Is on 40k.
Sell some of these man.
Altai
Sell 'em.
Bayinda is on 35k.
That makes sense.
Kobe Mano is on 25k.
Yeah,
But he
that's
wants
good.
more money. He wants
That's
more money.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You know why he wants more money? Because he's seeing Mason Mount on 150.
Nah. Get rid.
If I'm Kobe
And
and I
this
see
is
Mason Mount
this
and
is
Luke Shaw
transfer
on
market,
150.
right?
No, this Sportac. That's what they say. Sportac. Now, this may not be 100% accurate, but yeah, the wages are too much.
For certain man, yes. Certain man, especially Luke Shaw, go. Get out. Harry, go.
So even if the play is good, the wages.
I was having this conversation with my cousin yesterday. How many center mids are better than Caicedo? We had Rice. What? Gravenberg? Anyone else? And Bruno is the only conversation to have with wages, bro. Everything else is a joke. Yo, Bossa Blue is a Bruno fan, bro.
I'm a Bruno fan. I'm a Bruno fan.
Go back to
I love Bruno. But
Go back to which
not,
one?
Huh?
The first one?
Yeah.
Go
Sorry.
This
Go
one?
ahead, Ray. No, let Ray
Is it,
finish.
listen, man, I'm a Bruno fan. I am. But it shouldn't be played in as a box-to-box midfield. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's a 10. He's a 10. If he's playing
Exactly
as a
the
10,
10.
then he may be worth the money because he will get you goals and assists.
Exactly.
You said Sport X?
Yeah, Sportac. Bossa Blue. There are no DMs or midfielders better than Caicedo at this current moment of time. You're telling me Rice? I got Rice at home. You know, man, talking about Rice. Talk about Rice.
I love that.
And as for Gravenberch, And as for Gravenberch, you saw what Casado did against him and the midfielders there. Them man were running. One went right back. One went centre back. One got got substituted off. That's what happened. All of them man went running when Caicedo came coming. So no pause. But but yeah, Caicedo is number one. There is no one better. The only
Yeah, I
DM
agree with that.
the only midfielders that can chat to him are Pedri and maybe Pedri and them man there. He's on those conversations, best in the world conversations. Rice and Gravenberch aren't. Yeah, he's not on those conversations anymore. He's leveled up. He doesn't.
No, I
speak
think Rice. I
like-
think Rice only showed up in the Champions League. That those 2 free kicks. But other than that, I don't think he's on the level of Caicedo, man. Nah, he can't do what Caicedo did to Gravenberch when he put the man on the floor and killed it.
On that shirt should play for the badge, and majority of the players don't do that. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh, we
fact.
know that.
It's
We know
hard to
that. As
find
United fan, I know that, bro. I know
That's a
that. Long
fact,
time
and it's
ago.
a disgrace. And that is why I will not be putting on another United shirt until we get rid of the deadwood, the scum, the crap, the utter shit at this club. Never seen Caicedo barely two dead balls against Los Blancos.
You don't need to, bro. It's Caicedo.
That's not his job.
You don't need to score free kicks, man. The way he can read the game, the way he can pass the ball, the way he
Yeah.
can score a goal, man. You don't even need to worry about free kicks. If he added free kicks to his game, whoa, watch out, Ballon d'Or winner.
But the thing about it is that people talk about these 2 dead balls, but that was the only 2 free kicks he scored all season. I swear. What other free kicks did Rice score?
Nothing exactly.
So it's like he added an extra thing onto his game and never used it. It's like, man, he had those 2 free kicks and then just never got the chance. But also, Rice got a European trophy. Yes, Rice has the same European trophy that Casado has, the Conference League. Got the
There you
same
go.
trophy.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
And
But
I
yeah,
don't. Sorry, cutting you off there.
no, I finished.
All right, I said I don't think he scored a free kick since Rice.
No, he
Has he?
hasn't.
So yeah,
I would give Rice this though. His corners are amazing. I would say that his corners are amazing. His dead ball
Yeah.
and the corners are crazy.
yeah.
The winner against United at the Emirates.
I don't remember. Do you remember that game?
What's he talking about?
We're not the winner against you. The winner against United at the Emirates. You mean last season game?
Oh, when he scored 96 minutes, 97 minutes, or something like that, and we should have won because they chalked off Garnacho's goal for some strange reason, and yeah, and they gave Arsenal 6 minutes to score, or we couldn't defend, and they scored. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, listen, all I got to say, Ray, like I said, as a United fan, it's embarrassing to say that the women's team is better than the men's first team, bro.
Well, I
we never
mean,
used to have a women's first team, bro. We never used
and
to.
the thing is, we don't even put no money into it. We don't put no money at all into the women's team. But yeah,
And
they're playing good football.
ball. So
It's
what's
weird.
the problem? So I want to know, what the hell is the problem? What
It's
the hell?
it's weird. Problem is the style of football, because we don't go backwards. We go backwards. If you watch a women's game, they go forwards all the time. They're looking to score. We just go back to the keeper, hoof ball. It's a bit old school, our football. You know, when you like a League One team or Champions League team who's got a big man up front, and all they do is hoof it to him. That's what we do. That's exactly what we do.
Yeah.
We've got no style.
With me, bro, I've gone to conclusion, man, that I don't have no expectation for the season. As long as we don't get relegated, it is what it is.
Mine's gone, bro. I'm only
Champions League before Arteta in less time. This is true. This is true.
Yeah, can I say one more thing though? About the women's team being better than the men's team. I think most teams can say that now.
Yeah.
Arsenal's women's team is better. Chelsea's women's team is better. United's women's team is better.
Yeah, rub it in.
Yeah,
rub it in. Yeah,
yeah, bro.
Wait, sorry, that comment. What you were saying? Who?
Sleggers, Arsenal's woman manager.
Yeah, she won a Champions League.
She won a Champions League.
Oh well,
see.
everybody wins. Everybody wins more than that.
So like all the women's team are better than the men's teams at the moment, outside of maybe Liverpool. Where it's the
Yeah.
opposite direction.
I guess Liverpool fans don't like the women's team.
They don't like the women's team. They like their men's team. Everyone else is
Yeah.
watching the women's game.
Yeah. If you City's women's team, good shit.
Yeah, they're better than the men's team at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, all I want, because I know United are not going to win the league. There's an exciting Premier League this season, because last season I was bored. But this time I was interested a little bit, but then by Christmas, when Liverpool was going to win it, I was bored. I was bored.
Right. Listen, I woke up 6:50 the other morning to us getting slapped by City. Right, I have no expectations, bruv. I'm good.
Nah, there's none for me. There's none for me.
Right,
I mean, all I want is to not finish on 42 points, get 50, 60, and see where you are at the end of the season.
Right. Listen, the fact that double pain for me and Madrid got slapped by Atleti.
All right, yeah.
So that's double pain. That's double pain for me. So
well,
whatever.
Alonso better be careful. Because we all know what Madrid is like. If he doesn't win
Was
the
that
league,
their first loss though? I swear in La Liga.
he's out.
Madristas don't care, bro. Madristas don't give a fucking what?
Yeah, he's out. He's out. He's out.
Bro. Madristas don't care. You win or leave.
That's it. Bro. That club's that way, bro.
Their motto. Like I have co-workers that are Madristas, and they're like, nope. If he doesn't win, I want him sacked expeditiously. They do not.
That man don't care. Them Madristas are like
win.
Madristas go win 100. They could win 100 leagues, but they still want to win more.
Yeah. They don't care.
They want to win the Champions League again, don't they?
Yeah, when Caicedo
That's it.
on a Champions League on the table, we can put him in talks with Kante and Rodri.
Listen, never say never.
Never say never, bro.
Kante is retired. Well, on the way to retirement, he's in Saudi, and
He's still
Rodri's
playing this
injured.
country.
Rodri's injured again.
Saudi.
ACL injuries is no joke.
Yeah,
Right. If we're talking about this moment in time, Caicedo is above those two players.
Yeah, in this, but overall, then obviously it goes Kante, Rodri, and then
Ray, I drove. Ray, he already says. I remember doing that watch along, and he told me, he said, Ray, I drove 4 hours to watch Arsenal versus Port Vale. What I saw was dross. I left the ground on the 60th minute. I've had enough, but I'm a fake fan. Ray, I remember he texted me in the chat and said he was out. He's gone. He had enough, Ray. So Ray, when I'm telling you, AFC always just if he wins me a trophy, he got to leave. He means it, bro. He means it.
I understand what you're saying, but the board won't. If he listen, I'm telling you, the AFC fan right now, if Arsenal win a major trophy, the board won't be saying goodbye to Arteta. So he's got many years of hating Arteta if they win. Just pray that you don't win. It's gonna be bittersweet for him because he's gonna want Arsenal to win, and then he'll be like, "Oh, Arteta's there next year." So it's gonna be bittersweet for AFC always, because he's gonna be like, I want Arsenal to lose, but then if Arsenal win, that means Arteta gets an extension and will be there for 10 years.
That's 4 hours too, and 4 hours back, so that's approximately 8 hours. 8 hours, Ray.
Yeah, but Arteta's not leaving unless they finish outside of the top 5 or 4.
That's it.
That's the only reason he would leave.
Yeah, because that's
all they care about.
Thank you. That's their problem.
Unless there's new ownership.
Yeah.
Unless there's new ownership. People seem to forget that Arsenal need new owners. That the owners don't want to win.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't, bro. They don't want to win.
People seem to have amnesia over their owners, like they've got good owners. They don't.
What Arteta has done is make the Conkeys look better than what other really are, because he's finished high with them.
It depends on who you are.
I know. If you're AFC out, he says no. But what I'm saying, as an outsider now, not as an Arsenal fan, I'm saying if I'm looking at Arsenal, Arteta has actually done good in terms of making them competitive year in, year out. I mean, if it was my club now, I wouldn't say nothing bad about Arteta because everything at least United are not 15th. You know what I mean? I'd rather be second than bloody 15th on 42 points fighting relegation every bloody season. You
No,
know what
I'll
I
be
mean?
pissed. I'd would have wanted him out years ago. I'll be honest. If I was an Arsenal fan,
Mm.
but I know what Arsenal are, and they have terrible owners just like you. So every team that has terrible, listen, the only team that doesn't have terrible owners is Man City. Man City, all they think is win, right?
Yeah.
Liverpool is sometimes win, sometimes not,
Mm.
right? Arsenal and Man United are as long as we're making money.
That's all it
That's,
is.
that's all
Yeah.
they care.
All it is. Yeah.
Chelsea, we don't know yet because they're American. American owners can go either, the Liverpool way where it's sometimes maybe, sometimes not, or fully, Glazers, Cronkies, we just want money. We don't know what they want yet. We don't know. They haven't been around long enough for me to say if they're good or bad owners. They're a D at the moment in terms of the grading scale. They go to A if they win majors. They go to F if they start acting foolish again with these transfer windows like they did the last couple ones. So I don't know about my owners yet, but what I do know is Arsenal, United owners are terrible. Liverpool's owners are sometimes good, sometimes shit, and then Man City's owners are the only ones that care about winning because they'll do whatever it takes to win, including cheat, 115 and all that.
And nothing is gonna happen with nothing gonna happen with City. Stop gonna think I drove.
Nah, I don't know. Nothing gonna happen. It's too long. It's too long.
I think I deserve to get. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. That's crazy. That's going too far.
Go back to the boss of Blues comment.
Yeah, I got you.
Every big club's dropped $1 billion. Arsenal have dropped $1 billion now. Man United have dropped 1.5 or 2 billion in this period of Glazers. Liverpool have dropped $1 billion. Man City have dropped billions. All the big clubs in England that is not Tottenham because they're a small club have dropped over $1 billion. So money isn't the thing.
Yo, listen, and the reason why
right, though, he's right. You can't knock him.
Because Spurs is his city rivals and he don't like Spurs and he consider them a little club. That's funny, bro. That's funny.
They are though.
No, they are.
Compared to Chelsea. Compared to Chelsea, yeah, they are.
Yep.
So in terms of all the 4+1, which I call City because they have to get away with the charges before I call them a big club. The 4+1 clubs, Liverpool, Arsenal
Football Club, not Arteta.
Yeah, I respect that.
Facts.
I respect that. Yeah.
I respect that. Yo, listen, once you're a true supporter for your club, I respect that, bro. But listen, guys, even in our fan base, even in King's fan base, bro, you have people that support Arsenal, Chelsea, you feel me, Man United, and know fuck all about the club.
Yeah, or support a player or manager.
Yeah, they just support the player and the manager. Oh, I'm a fan until this manager leaves. I'm just like,
yeah.
No, man, support the club first, and then whoever is there with it.
Bro, I've been a United supporter since Ronaldo. Before Ronaldo, I should say, before his time. I've seen Roy Keane captain shit, so I've seen shit, yeah. And I just followed Ronaldo because I liked him as a player to Madrid, and I have a soft spot for Madrid. But other than that, I'm Man United, bro. But bro, yes, some of these new fans, bro. I'd be like,
some people only started supporting United just because of Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But I remember Ronaldo was rubbish, and everybody was cursing him because he was crap. But then people don't remember that because they don't go that far.
I remember when Roy Keane cursed him the fuck out for him missing a sitter. He told him, "What the fuck was that?" Roy Keane came up to his face and told him, "You're fucking shit." What?
That's what the thing with Ronaldo wasn't great when he first came to United. It took about 2 or 3 years to really be like Ronaldo.
He was very raw because he obviously
was very raw. It was very, very raw.
He was very raw, yeah. But that was my favorite type of Ronaldo, though, when he was trying to skill up man, do too much. He may lose the ball here and there, but he was skillful. That was the fun Ronaldo before he became the monster that just cared about goals.
Yeah. Because that's what he cares about now, isn't it? Goals. You don't skill the people no more. Just goal.
He does it only just for the objective to score.
That's it. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, if he could skill you up to score, but he won't skill you up just to skill you up.
Yeah.
He used to. He used to do that. That's why they used to curse him, because he used to skill you up just to skill you up.
Just skill you up, just to skill you up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just on the wing. His
yeah,
battles with Ashley Cole used to be great because it was just about let's see who wins it this time.
yeah, yeah. Who could do like 3 or 4 step overs?
Oh, he loved pacing like fullbacks and that. He just yeah, man. That young
Yeah.
Ronaldo was different gravy to me. But in terms of Bossa Blue, in terms of the money doesn't mean and when a big club spends money, it doesn't mean ambition. It's how you spend the money and when you spend the money. Because Liverpool
Mm.
won the Champions League, didn't spend any money the summer after. They won a Premier League under Klopp, and they didn't spend any money after to upgrade or improve or keep growing their team. It's when you spend the money and it's how you spend the money that shows if you care to win or not. Because if you look over the last 25 years, Man United have spent money, but a lot of the time they've never spent it in the
Rubbish.
right places.
Never in the right places. No.
Arsenal the same. They never for years Arsenal never really replaced Henri or Vieira or even
No.
the captains that they had for years. And
Exactly.
even now they've only had a decent enough team to finish second. They haven't won as I said, Premier League in 21 years. United since Wenger. We haven't won it since 2017. So money isn't the thing that shows ambition. It's what the owners do at the right times and what needs to be done. You see, last season when Man City had a bad start to the season, they moved transfer deals ahead of time to January, even though it would have cost them more money because they said, "Oh, we need Marmoush now. We need this guy now in order for us to get top 4, in order for us to make next season a lot better and get us back into Champions League, so that next season we can go win the title again." They moved things up because they were willing
Mm.
to do what was necessary to get them in a good enough position to improve the next season, and then Champions League again, and they're a team that can win it if they get the right luck, and obviously Haaland's on form right now, and they're
Oh
a
yeah,
club
even,
that
even
can win the
big
league
one.
title this season.
Yeah, they are. They can. I mean, the way they started.
Yeah,
They, Haaland started crazy, man. He's really in form.
yeah, and you can
Um, uh,
and you can count on them in January to spend money if needs be, if they don't have everything they need. If
exactly,
Pep says, "Oh, I need this and this and this," checkbook's coming out, spend it.
exactly, man. And deliver and he delivers. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but no other ownership in the Premier League
does
is
that?
going to be
No,
doing
no,
that. None.
none. They're
And
all like
the only other one that could do that is Newcastle, but because of FFP, they can't.
they can't know because Newcastle's not been doing anything for a long time. You see,
Yeah,
which is a shame because you would have liked to see what they can where they can take Newcastle.
yeah. That's
But
a they got the right owners, but they ain't got the facilities.
no,
So that's why when people talk about United getting owned by Arab owners, the rival fans don't want it to be true because if that does happen, yeah, man, lock off the league because United with ambitious owners is a scary sight to see.
it is
That's a
because
scary sight.
we don't have to worry about them because we get 600, 700
No,
revenue coming in. So
yeah, and they'll add an
it's like
extra 100 million that they can as owners, and they'll also
exactly
improve the facilities, improve they'll buy a whole new stadium. They'll do that. They'll
yeah,
leave Old Trafford for the women's team. They'll do that. They'll improve everything.
exactly. That's what they'll
Yeah,
do, and they get rid of the debt. That's why.
yeah,
That's why deep down you want it, but is the Glazers going to sell because they love the cash. They love what
yeah,
they're gonna.
yeah.
They love.
So
taking the damn money out of the club every
yeah.
bloody year. So we'll
So
see
that's what you don't
on
want to
that.
see. You don't want to see a big club with ambitious owners because this because for me, United are a sleeping giant. Liverpool are here or there. They can be ambitious. They can. They're 50-50. Man City are
Mm,
always ambitious. Chelsea, I don't know yet. And Arsenal is another sleeping giant.
mm.
If they
But
had proper owners, they had proper owners that would put the real money into that club. And I'm talking about fully back it to the point on where when the manager's not going 2-3 seasons without a trophy, firing him and getting the next one in, getting players when they need the players in, not waiting a season or two afterwards. not having the likes of buying players from buying scrubs from Man City and Chelsea like Jesus and Zinchenko and Willian and all these other players that they
Yeah,
shouldn't buy.
and Sterling and all these guys. Yeah,
Yeah, like come on.
I
That's
mean,
the
why
difference.
why did they buy bloody Janino? Oh, I don't
I
know why
don't
they
know.
bought him. Because
Yeah,
he was done. He was finishing at Chelsea, and
yeah,
and Arsenal, and then Arteta go buy him. I don't understand
Janino.
it.
Yeah, that's another one. But yeah, like that the summer that Arsenal bought Sterling, they needed an attacker. They needed someone. They waited all the way till the end of summer to get Sterling on loan. And he did a whole thing about you haven't seen the best of me. He barely played.
You know what I mean?
He barely wore the shirt. He probably wore the shirt more for the marketing material than the actual
Then he did it on
playing
his
for the
pitch
club.
exactly. And
Yeah,
if that was the best of him, I don't even want to see the worst.
yeah.
But he was
So
crap. It was absolutely crap.
100%.
He's done it. He's done it anyway. He's finished. He was finished when he left City. Then he went to
Yeah,
Chelsea for some strange reason.
yeah.
Didn't do much there, and then now he's
Now
more
he's in
League One player now.
purgatory. He's
But is it?
purgatory.
Exactly,
He's
he's
in
not even playing.
purgatory. He's not playing.
Exactly.
And
You. I don't know how old is he Sterling anyway? What? He's not even 30. He's about 31 or something.
yeah, 29, I think, or something like that.
29.
94. So, oh no, he's 30 something.
Oh, he's
30.
30 something.
30. He's 30.
He's just 30.
Yeah, 31 on
So,
the end of the year.
so yeah, he's pretty finished, isn't he?
Yeah, but he could still play though. Even if he was willing to reduce his wages and go to like a Fulham or a, he could
That's where he
still
needs to
play.
go. That's where he
Yeah,
needs to go. He needs to go to a Fulham, a Brentford, or somewhere he can just not be the main guy because he
just
can't do it
play.
as a big club anymore. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Because he can't do it at a big club that looking to win stuff because he's not that player anymore.
yeah.
So he needs to go. You know, he needs to do like who went down low, took a wage that used to win at a big club in recent times. I'm trying to think.
So it's not your owners per se; it's your board spending the money. Our owners have literally taken the money out when he hadn't had any. True, that as well. Glazers take money out. That's
Oh yeah,
true.
they do. The one thing I say about Chelsea though, I think they have ambition to win because Taboli is not taking any money out. He went in there and actually bam,
Yeah.
bam, 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 bam. You know, he bought players like
It was a
Casido.
part of the rules of buying the club that you couldn't take money out for 10 years.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
listening.
they pretty much had whoever bought the club. There was a list of rules that Roman Abramovich stated, and it was like this like 10-year thing of you can't take money out the club. You have to spend $1 billion on players. You have to do this and that. There's a list of things that you had to do
And Ray, why
as the
can't we
new.
have
It was
why
called the
can't
It
we
was
have
called
that?
the Glazers clause because they didn't want the Roman didn't want what happened to United to happen to Chelsea.
We can't do that because we again it's the Glazers, bro. I don't
Yeah.
and I don't understand why they don't want to do. It's like they don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, they
They have
can
no
do it
ambition to
because
care.
they have no. And these boys are not broke, by the way. These boys are probably what listed in Forbes as one of the richest families in the world. So it's like, why they just don't care.
Cunts, bro. That's what they are.
They
care
are.
more about their American teams.
They do
Yeah.
because the Buccaneers is first class stadium. That Raymond James Stadium
Yeah.
is good, and the Buccaneers are actually a decent team. In
Yeah.
fact, they turned around the Buccaneers because the Buccaneers used to be a joke of the NFL. I don't know if you follow the NFL, Rasta. Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, do you, King?
Yeah, I do.
I
Yeah.
can't.
Before the Glazers took over the Buccaneers, they used to lose go 1 for 15 or
Yeah.
some rubbish. They look bad.
They
But
even
now they're
got
actually
Tom
good.
Brady at the end of his career and won the title.
Yeah. Did they want to tell
Yeah.
Tom Brady? Oh
Yeah, he won
shit!
the title with them. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So they care more about Buccaneers and do. So this is sell. If you don't care about United, sell it. Sell it to people who care that wants to win, and then we'll be back. We'll be back
But
because
you know what these football clubs are to them? They're collateral. So when they try and put out like a loan in America for like a new stadium or something like that, they can
they put
get
it
it.
against us.
They put it against United.
Yeah, and that should be illegal. That should be illegal.
Well, I think it is legal now. to do that, but it should have been illegal before to when you bought how you bought United.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the Premier League let it happen, and then they put the rule out later that, oh, you can't borrow against to buy a club. You got to just
The
have the
Glazer
money
family,
to do it.
the Glazer family are a cancer in football.
Yeah.
Well, they knew how to make themselves rich. Oh, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you enter in sports, you know, sports is something that you're gonna lose money in anyway. You gotta because you gotta win.
Yeah.
You have to spend in sports. You can't just sit there and go, oh, I'm broke and I'm budgeting. You gotta if you want to win, you got to spend.
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you come into clubs like our clubs. If you Brentford but you don't mind not spending because you're gonna get money from the bigger. You're gonna get money from Casado. You're gonna get money for Belieber. So you're gonna make your money back by just buying a nobody that nobody's heard of, and then making him into somebody that a bigger club could come. But United can't do that. We can't just go. Well, we're not gonna do nothing because you're gonna be left behind by other clubs who wants a Belieber, who wants a Warden, who wants these guys.
Yeah, man. I got to show you the clubs that are what you call it currently that are little clubs. Imagine they become a bigger club than us now. We become the little club. I see it happening.
Yeah, because they're more
I see it
proactive.
So
The more proactive you are, the
mhm.
more chances you get to win majors. If you're not a proactive club, you're not going to win majors. You're gonna live off your name, but you're not gonna compete.
We're gonna sink into obscurity, Ray. That's what we're gonna do. Sink into obscurity, and it is what it is, man. It hurts me to say it, but as much as
The only way we're gonna get back, is if we get rid of these guys and bring in proactive owners who say, "Look, I'm not in it for the money. I want to win, and I'm going to bang out 2 million on this team. I'm going to bang down another billion on the stadium, and I'm going to make sure that my United are one of those teams up there challenging."
yeah,
That's the only how we're going to get back. If you continue with the Glazers, all you're going to get is more and more bullshit because they don't care. They're not proactive. I've never seen a team. I've never seen any sports league. You can look at basketball. You can look at American football. You can look at football. I've seen no team that's never been proactive that don't win. The
facts.
reason why the Bulls have dropped off because they've never been proactive since Jordan left. And we're becoming the Chicago Bulls of the English Premier League, where wow, in the 90s everyone was watching the Bulls. Bulls were making loads of money. Soon as Jordan retired, my man them never even tried to go get Kevin Durant or go get someone who can if what's his name? If Akevin was on this chat, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
No,
You know
yeah.
what I
I know
mean?
what you're talking about.
Oh, you
Yeah.
follow. Oh, you follow. Oh, right. Yeah, you follow it as well. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what. And we've now become Chicago Bulls. So Sir Alex has left. We've never been proactive enough to say, look, this is what we want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're more like the Lakers more than the Bulls.
You think
Fallen
so?
Giant. Yeah. I think like a really big club, but aren't the same as they once were in terms of like recent history.
I think you're right. Yeah, the Lakers. Yeah, because the Lakers have
Yeah, man.
not been the same. Yeah.
But yo, it's just heartbreaking, man. It's heartbreaking. But yo, guys, I ain't gonna keep you guys any longer because King been up all night streaming.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna give him some rest. You know what I mean?
Where's you living, Kings? I thought you lived in England, to be honest.
No,
Yeah, I
King
did.
does live in England. He does.
Oh, you live in England. Oh, but you've been streaming all night. Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah, he's been streaming all night. So Rick King, shout out your thing, bro. Shout out the thing. You know, tomorrow we have a show tomorrow for sure.
Oh yeah, on Tuesday. Tuesday. African King Academy Dash Development Squad. Obviously, it's the second channel after what happened to my first one.
Yeah.
And yeah, it should be the link in the title. As for shows, obviously I got the show with Rasta. I'm gonna do the Women's Champions League on Wednesday as well. and then I'll have Blue Coalition back again on Friday as well. Hopefully,
Nice,
vacate
nice,
repeat.
nice. And real, you already know Ray is our local United resident. One of our
Yeah, I'm on social medias as well.
yes.
Ray
Tell
Carl
him,
Brown
tell him
Ahmed.
your
So,
social. Tell him your socials, Ray. Tell him your social.
yes, Ray Carl Brown Ahmed dash. So you can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. Sometimes I'll be at the game and I go live before the match, talk to the fans, rile everyone up. So follow me. You probably see me live when I'm going to home game soon on there.
All right,
I ain't got time for YouTube, sorry boys.
yeah. Well, people, you heard that from Ray himself. You heard it from Ray himself. All right. Until that note, I'll catch you guys later on the next episode. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to be live with Alcavin tomorrow. Cause I know when I spoke to him over the weekend, he said he was busy taking care of some stuff. But big up to AN Sport, all the same. Big up Ray. Big up Africa King Academy. Big up Boss of Blue. AFC always. Furious 5. Uh,
Hugh, the man Hugh.
yeah, Hugh. Big up Hugh. Big up Justin. Big up. Big up
Arian.
everybody like Arian. Big up everybody. Soccer Junkie. You know, big up every Gunner C. You know what I mean? Big up everybody that passed through the live stream. Bless up everyone.
My
You know
boss.
what I mean? My boss. Big up
Adam the
Adam
2025.
Portage for 2025. Big up my boss. And we'll catch y'all later, man. Yeah? Glazers out. Ineos out. Survival
Forever. Out.
out. Latest. Yeah. Bosh.
Bosh.
Yeah.